Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Edward, and this is Lavender Street. Today we're going to be talking about 7 things that quickly cured my mental health. Okay, this topic is a little controversial, but I promise you this stuff, it's not going to cure you, right? It's going to help you get better if you want to get better. This is what I did. These are things that I used whenever I was going through it. Now that I'm through it, I think these are probably the best tips that I could give you. Alright, let's get started. Number 1, if you have to eat the frog first thing in the morning. This is a quote from Mark Twain, best-selling author. Basically, do your big annoying task as soon as you can, as early as you can, right when you wake up. If you have 2 frogs you have to eat the big one first. Suck it up, just get it done. This also promotes time off and relaxation time. Also decreases stress, and if you get this done right, you have the rest of the day to enjoy yourself. Number 2 is make your daily routine based off of the effort that you could give even on your worst days. Stop being so hard on yourself, man. Whenever you make your new morning routine, you gotta make it easier. Because the reason you're not following that morning routine is because you think you're too good for an easy morning routine. With this, you have 2 options. Option 1 is you can make your morning routine something that you do and that only takes about 70% of your energy. This means that on days you wake up at 90% or days you wake up at 80% or 70%, you're still gonna get your goals done. You're still gonna make progress. The goal here is to be more consistent, because the second you start getting those reps in, the second that you are actually reaching for your goals and making something happen with them. Number 3, we're talking observe and improve. What you guys got to start implementing in your daily lives is taking some time to try out a new hobby, give it your best shot, and genuinely give it your best shot. Then, once your little trial period is over, take a step back, reflect, see how it made you feel. One thing that I noticed that I was able to observe and improve on was my eating habits. One day my mom came home with Little Caesars, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna eat some Little Caesars. I love Little Caesars. But this was whenever I was getting into counting macros and learning how to eat better food. And I remember this guy called Bricks Fitness on YouTube was telling me, next time you eat a food that you're unsure of, eat it, reflect on yourself, see how it makes you feel. Do some self-reflection on your everyday habits and see how they make you feel. One day, after watching a couple of weight loss dieting videos, they had told me to sit back and reflect on how the food I was eating made me feel. After the video, my mom called me down and was like, hey, we got Little Caesars, come eat. I realized after I ate that the food from Little Caesars made my stomach feel like trash and garbage and greasy and disgusting and blech. The week went on and I, went about my day. I kind of forgot about it, right? But the next day, or like a few days later, I went to Chick-fil-A and I ordered a Cobb salad. I was feeling healthy or whatever. And I ate the Cobb salad. Not only did it fill me up, make me feel full, but I realized it didn't have that attached greasiness that Little Caesars did have. What I learned from this is different foods are going to make you feel better, and it's not just foods. Your habits, like opening your phone first thing in the morning and scrolling through Twitter for an hour in bed, that doesn't make me feel good. And it took a lot of self-reflection, but I was finally able to notice that. Now I don't open my phone in the morning anymore. Number 4. Fix your mental, stop complaining, and practice gratitude instead. Look, there's a lot of situations where you can very easily sit there and complain. Let me tell you a story. There's 2 guys in a wheelchair. The first guy is saying, man, I hate this wheelchair. I wish I was never in that accident. I wish I never got hit by that car, and I wish I was never stuck in this wheelchair for the rest of my life. All I want to do is walk. Now this guy, what he was doing, he's making a mistake because he is complaining about stuff that he has no control of. But there's nothing he can do about it now. The guy number 2 says, wait, like this wheelchair? Like your wheelchair? Oh no, man. I'm thankful for the wheelchair. I'm grateful for the wheelchair. I love my wheelchair. Without this wheelchair, I would be bedridden, stuck in a room surrounded by 4 walls and a nurse for the rest of my life. It lets me go outside and explore the world. It lets me be with my family. It lets me be there for Thanksgiving, Easter, Halloween, Christmas, you name it, I'm there because I can be. If I was stuck in that bed, I wouldn't even want to live anymore. I'm thankful for the wheelchair. This change in mindset is something that we have to implement in our daily lives if we want to be better. If we want to stop being depressed, stop having mental health issues, and stop being sad all the time. You can't control what has happened in your past, but you can control the way you think about your life moving forward and the things you're grateful for. Always be grateful for your wheelchair. Spend less money on eating out. Like I said in my last video, I had to save up $100 to buy that set of dumbbells, the yoga mat, and the jump rope. That was only possible because of the money I had to save by not eating out. In return, this also helped my goal of hitting my macros and being more healthy. It also saved me money for that week, and I was able to put that money towards something more important. Number 6, go outside. Go touch some grass, go breathe some air, go sniff a rose. Getting 15 minutes of sunlight in the morning will actually improve your sleeping patterns. Sleeping improves your mental clarity, and your mental clarity and all of this improves your mental health. I recommend going on a mental health hike or just a walk through the park to get the sun in your system. Also, starting an outdoor activity for just a couple hours a week, maybe once a day or twice a week, something I really do recommend. And number 7, meet new people. You are the average of the 5 closest people to you, whether you believe that or not. Sometimes the 5 closest people to you aren't who you want to be anymore. You don't gotta break up with your friends, but you could give yourself some space. Next time they invite you out, politely decline and use that time instead. Something that you would be, doing something you hate. Now, make it towards something that you do like, some goals that you want. Instead of going out and drinking with the boys, take that time and say, hey guys, sorry, I'm hanging out with my family, something came up. And you take yourself on a date to the park. Get a new job, because if you hate your coworkers, you're not going to be happy. New school, new neighborhood, new apartment, new house. Fresh starts are really important for you to move on from the baggage of your past and look towards the future. Alright guys, that was my quick list of 7 things that I use to quickly improve my mental health. This may not work for everybody, and I know everyone has different situations than I do, but if you learned a thing or two, try to implement it. If you learned something today, leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one.